name is Candy. I want to thank you for joining me today if this is your first time. If you have been to my channel before, I appreciate you coming back. So today I have a recipe for you for some keto cheesy buttered popcorn. Now I am so excited to try this recipe out. If anybody knows me, they know that I would probably give my left arm for a big old bucket of buttery movie popcorn. Now, I am not delusional enough to think that this is really gonna taste like movie popcorn, but if I can even get a smidgen of the way there, I'm gonna be stoked. So you guys, this is what the recipe entails. I already have most of the ingredients measured out, and I'm just gonna tell you what they are, and I will put the exact measurements down below. So what we're gonna do here is we are gonna whip up some egg whites. Yes, you know, the egg white trend, this does include egg whites. So it calls for 3 egg whites. I have liquid egg whites. So I do have real egg whites, but I do have these liquid egg whites that I bought. I hope they whip up because I don't feel like cracking my eggs. So let's test it out. I'm gonna go ahead and see if these will work. It says 2 tablespoons is 1 egg white. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 6 tablespoons of this liquid egg white. We are going to start with that. All right, so to the egg whites, we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. There is no fat in this, so we don't have to worry about adding them separately or whipping this up first. So to your egg whites, you are going to add egg white powder. You're also going to add gelatin. Now this is optional. If you're doing a diet that does not include gelatin in the diet, you can leave it out. This recipe is dairy free, so that's a bonus for people that are giving up dairy. The nutritional yeast is going to mimic a cheesy flavor. So we're going to use the nutritional yeast. We're also going to put in some salt, and we're going to put in some butter extract. Now I bought from LORANN oils, I bought the buttered popcorn extract. And this is a little bit expensive as far as extracts are concerned for me. I'm used to going and buying the cheapy stuff from Walmart. It's like $1 something. This is about $9 and it's 4 times the strength though. So this little 1 ounce is like 4 ounces of the other stuff. So I'm doing, it calls for 1/4 teaspoon of butter extract, but I'm gonna do just a dash. That's what I'm gonna do because I don't want it to be gross because I added too much extract. So if you don't have what I have, the buttered popcorn extract, just do regular butter extract. So I'm gonna, y'all, woo! I feel like I'm watching a movie. Oh, that just made my mouth water. Oh my gosh. I gotta swallow my saliva. Oh my gosh, that's the first time I smelled that. It really does smell like buttered popcorn. Man, it makes me want to put more in. Jeez. Okay. So everything else besides that butter extract and the egg whites, liquid egg whites, I have measured in here. The nutritional yeast and the salt and the egg white powder. But for me, I'm leaving out the gelatin because I'm doing a not PSMF, because I'm doing a hyper-ketosis diet right now, and we're not supposed to have gelatin during this phase that I'm in. So I'm just gonna dump all of that in there, and we are gonna whip it good, and hope it whips to stiff picks, and hope that it whips up to stiff peaks. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you what. Okay. So before we get too far along, I'm just going to scrape my egg white powder and nutritional yeast down from the sides. It is starting to whip up, but I just want to scrape the sides again. Now one thing, if you guys buy the egg white powder, I hear that there's some stuff with the soy lecithin in it that doesn't whip up quite as good or doesn't whip at all or something. So make sure you look at the ingredients and make sure it's only egg white powder when you buy egg white powder. I think that's it, you guys. I don't think it's gonna get more whipped than that. That is some stiff peaks. So now what we're gonna do is just drop it in plops. I guess I should say spoonfuls. Now what we're gonna do is drop it in spoonfuls on a cookie sheet, and we are going to bake it in the oven for 30 minutes at 250 degrees. I'm trying to get it all out of here. I want all my batter. I paid for it. I want it all. All right, so that's how much batter it made. It doesn't look like a whole bunch in there, but it will probably make about 40 of these little popcorn puffs, depending on how big I make them. I think she said she got about 40 of them out of there, so we'll see. If I get tired of plopping them on here, I might just start making them bigger. So what we're gonna do is bake them for 30 minutes at 250, and then you're gonna turn the oven off and you're gonna let them cool in the oven. So they're not really gonna look like popcorn, but I think we already knew that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger. Otherwise, I think they might burn. I think if somebody does not have nutritional yeast, you can leave the nutritional yeast out of here. It would just be a buttered popcorn instead of having the cheesy flavor. And then you're going to save the carbs too, because all the carbs in these are just from the nutritional yeast, basically. Everything else doesn't really have carbs. So, and I don't think you really even need the egg white powder. I mean, back in the day, we used to make meringue cookies and we didn't have egg white powder. So that's basically what these are, right? It's like a little meringue cookie that we're making into a fake popcorn puff. So that's the way I look at it. It's going to make quite a few of these. I might have to get a second cookie sheet. Yeah, now I think I'm making them too big. I got nervous. So I know the group that I'm in, there's a lot of you guys asking, you know, what can you snack on? And I thought that this would be perfect, so I wanted to share it with you guys. And first I wanted to test it out and see if it's any good. So we're gonna see. Either way, we'll put it out there. You never know what's gonna float somebody's boat. You know, one person may hate it, one person may love it. Okay, I made them too big. I only got 31. That's okay. That's all right. I don't know which one needs more. Okay, so I'm gonna throw these in the oven, 250 degrees, 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna turn the oven off and let them cool inside the oven with the door cracked for at least 30 minutes more. And then we will come back and taste these, and hopefully I will approve. Either way, I'll let you guys know, and we'll put the video out. Maybe somebody will like it. All right, catch you guys in a few. Guys, look, they are done. I already tasted one. Spoiler alert, it was delicious. So, this is our little popcorn. Let me get it on a plate, and we are going to taste one. It's good. All right, let's plate it up. So this whole batch of egg whites that we made, the whole thing is 10 grams of carbs. But if you want to leave out the nutritional yeast, it's not 10 grams of carbs. That comes from the nutritional yeast. So it's up to you, you guys. You don't have to put the nutritional yeast in. That's just supposed to mimic like a cheesy flavor. But this is so good. I love it. Thank you, Judy, for coming up with a great recipe. So good to have something, something a little crunchy. How cute is that? All right, so we're gonna taste one. I'm gonna show you how crunchy. Now, the longer you let them cool, the crunchier they're gonna get. The insides are still a little chewy because I couldn't wait. So, you're supposed to let them cool at least 30 minutes in the oven, but I did not do that because I wanted to hurry up and finish this video and taste them because I was hungry for them. And I was excited. But they're really good, you guys. When you guys are craving something, they're super simple to make. My egg whites beat up really good with the boxed egg whites. I think this is a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So if you guys are having a movie night with your family, or you make this ahead of time, and you want to sneak it in your purse to the movies with your family, I personally avoid the movies because I don't want to be smelling that good popcorn that everybody's eating because I'll want to eat it. So I don't even go to the movies. I am not that strong, you guys. So, but this, if I'm having people over and maybe I want to have this while they're having chips, yeah, you can make this ahead of time, store it on your counter. Don't put it in the fridge because they'll get soggy, but put it on the counter for up to 3 days. Just make sure you store it in a Ziploc or something that's airtight so moisture doesn't get in there. If you live in a state that's really humid, then you're gonna want to make sure it really cools all the way down in your oven so that the moisture doesn't get to these while they're cooling down. Otherwise, they won't get as crisp. What else can I tell you about them? I don't know. They are delicious. I think it's really, really a great snack to have on keto or hyper-ketosis, or heck, these can even be carnivore. What am I talking about? These are carnivore snack too. PSMF. You know what? These are just great all around. You can make them carnivore by leaving out the nutritional yeast. So you guys, great, great snack. Wonderful, wonderful. Carnivore popcorn, keto popcorn, hyper-ketosis popcorn, PSMF popcorn, diabetic popcorn. You know, we got a winner here. Thank you, Judy. So she's got a great one. Again, I will link her information down below so you can go watch her video and check out her channel. Love it. Anyways, y'all, I appreciate you stopping by today. And if you wouldn't mind, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification button so that you guys know the next time I have a video coming out. And share the video with your friends. That would help my channel grow. I appreciate you again and hope to see you again here next time. Bye. I'm gonna have all these gone before my hubby gets home. Well, he don't know what'll hurt him. You're good. Mm-hmm.